talking about Chinese shadow puppets. There's a new exhibit here at Flushing Town Hall featuring this ancient art. Okay? All right. Thank you all for your patience.
Instead of that, you see, how about you see this one? Use some of this. You can talk. You guys are so
So this guy is our leather.
Hi, Dad. What are you doing? Let's show them the shadows, baby.
Okay.
See, I'm away from the screen. I'm nice and fuzzy, but very large. All right. Let's do our.
Should we dig a hole?
Dig a hole.
Okay.
Nothing down here, only China.
All right, I guess we have to dig another hole.
Oh, let's dig a. Near Japan this time. Oh, that's close. Where's the tiger? That's the big question. The tiger. I saw that tiger going down Flushing. Northern Boulevard. I don't know why he missed it. Very strange. You can never rely on tigers. Right, let's go find some good food there. Get your hands. Get your hands out of it.
Hi.
Hey.
Hello.
Oh, moving pictures, motion pictures. We're very glad to bring it here. Flushing belongs to the Northern.
这个是 Pauline Benton， 就是 commissioned， 就是北京的这个 artist 来做的。传统的皮影是不会有汽车的，
是的，
对不对？
对。
三轮车可能也没有，
但是它的题材有点就是那个时代感。
对，有那个时候的感觉。我觉得这种马车就是跟我想象中的马车是不一样，因为它还有这个
改装过
一个 tent，
是
可以让它免受风吹雨打。
他们这颜色是怎么上去的？
啊？
他们这颜色
怎么上去？
是不会退掉的。
它不会褪色，它是拿那种石头，不同的石头啊，或者是树枝啊什么的，这些都是很环保的，因为过去没有那种化学的染料嘛。是。
我就很这个。Amazing， 它那个颜色，
而且颜色很深的，
很新鲜，而且似乎是不会退的。
这是多少年呢？这次做
将近100年
，100多年了吧？
有些是更久，因为它是 Pauline Benton 买的。是，所以他自己就好像一共定制收集了上千个，他送了一半给那个博物馆，他去世，然后他在遗嘱上写的是把这些东西他都把它放在一个包包里，等到有人会用的时候就全部送给他。然后全部送的人还包括这个舞台，还有他的一些照片，那些照片都是他在北京拍的照片。所以是非常珍贵的。
是100年前的拍的照片，
还不到100年，他大概是1930多的时候去。然后这个 Pauline Benton 他为什么对这里有兴趣？不是因为他去北京，而是因为他在芝加哥看到了一个皮影展，是一个 Field Museum。那为什么那么早会有这个皮影展在这个芝加哥？是因为芝加哥的 Field Museum commission 一个德国的人类学家去中国收购各式各样的东西，就是他不只是收购皮影，而是说收购所有的他觉得有兴趣的、很有中国特色都买回来。然后更有意思的就是，然后他因为看到这个，所以他到北京他的姑姑家，他的姑姑在燕京大学教数学，然后他的姨妈在中国的英文就是 cousin， 我不知道是我的老师，我的老师是 Joe Humphrey， 这件衣服就是 Joe Humphrey 的。我前几天才收到的，是他的女儿给了我一箱，他不要，他就说遗留下来，他还活着，他妈妈不会再穿这个衣服，就把他的好多个送给我。当 Joe Humphrey 把这个剧团交给我的时候，他好像那个时候他退休，好像银行里还有1万多，那个是在80，然后他是交给另外一个人，然后那个人不行再交给我就问 Joe Humphrey， 我说 Joe， 你怎么那么信任我？你把那么多的家产这么多东西，这个 Pauline Benton 在中国定制，然后到美国做巡回的演出，就是说从30年代到最后74年去世之前他收起来。
多少年去世
？1974年。
1974年。
然后很奇妙的是 ，Joe Humphrey 从1975年创立他的皮影剧团，就只差就是无缝连接，1974、1975。那更妙的是，我1983来到美国，我谁都不认识
，10年间隔10年，
我谁都不认识，可是就跑到我们的公寓来玩。
冥冥之中有安排了。
这个就是神的爱。
Universe, Wong Yu. Tell me about Why do you love shadow puppets and hand puppets?
It came from I love Chinese opera, and the Chinese opera, hand puppets and shadow puppets, they share a lot of same story, and they share same costume, makeup even. So I love them all.
So tell me about these puppets.
Yeah. This is about what we're going to do today is a shadow puppets exhibition, but this one is a hand puppet style, Taiwanese or Fujianese hand puppets. So you can see this is a hand puppets and this is shadow puppets.
And this is the same character.
Same character. So the legend of White Snake is a story that everybody knows in China or wherever Chinese people immigrate. They carry this important story with them. So if you want to know whether they are Korean, Japanese, or Chinese, you can ask, do you know the legend of White Snake? If they say no, they probably is not Chinese. And my major is Chinese opera, Peking opera and Kunqu. So I'm so happy that I have done opera style and shadow puppets. Now I'm directing hand puppets. I'm not performing hand puppets unless somebody else do the hard job.
And what's the hard job?
Could you imagine using your hand, 5 fingers, to perform as a human being and the Peking opera style? So could you imagine that's difficult? And your index finger is inside of the head, and the 2 fingers is for left and the right hands like this. So we are so happy to present the story of a white snake in the year of the snake. Chinese Theater Works create more than 40 original cross-cultural, cross-field original production, and every year we will focus on the zodiac that year to tell the story from China. And since next year will be the year of snake, so of course we have our white snake.
And what is the legend of White Snake?
Okay, it's a beautiful story about white snake falling in love with young man, and she likes him so much, so he tried different way to trick him to get married. And after they got married, she helped him to build a pharmacy, and they help a lot of people in the community and live very happily. But there is a monk, Fa. He said, no. How could you cross the field, become human, and fall in love with human? That's totally against the rule. So he told the husband, he said, hey, your husband is actually a snake spirit. And the husband, Xu Xian, don't believe it. He said, how could that be? My wife is a nice lady, just like everybody else. And Xu Xian said, on certain day, actually it's a festival of Dragon Boat Festival. Please give her a cup of Xiong Huang wine, and she will turn into her original form, which she did. And her husband was freaked out and almost died. So she fly to the heaven to God heavenly herbs to cure her husband. And her husband, after he awake, he thought he just had a nightmare, that's it. And but he also remembered the monk tell him the story. So he went to the temple, and the monk captured him. He said, no, you cannot go home. And then, of course, White Snake and her sister got very angry and went to the temple, Jingshan Temple, to ask her husband back. And then the father said, no, just get out here, you are a snake. So they start to fight. The white snake and blue snake call out all the sea creatures coming to fight with the heavenly soldiers led by Fa. So they have a huge battle between heaven and the fish spirit. And then they flood the entire temple and some people got died of it. My major in Chinese Cultural University was opera. That's why I'm doing this, stretching, warming up, and which is very practical when I'm living in New York. In case the ambulance, the siren of it is broken, I can just put down the window and then do my exercise. And also, this is very practical exercise. If you learn that and you're walking on the dark street and you saw some suspicious people looks very mean toward to you, all you need to do is a vocal exercise of Chinese opera. Okay, and being a Chinese opera performer, after I came to America, I get to know right away Joe Humphrey, who taught me Chinese shadow theater, which I have never seen in Taiwan. But I have learned White Snake in opera, and this year on February 15th, we're going to do hand puppets, White Snake. Yeah. 1 o'clock, yay! Can you say yeah very loud? Yeah! Okay, maybe you should take opera workshop. So I just want to explain very simply. Your index finger, put underneath of the head, and the left thumb is for the left hand, left arm, and 3 other fingers is for the right arm. And you can see there's a hole inside of the body. Yes. Did you see it?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes. Then you put your index finger inside. Okay, get dressed. And then you have left hand here and right hand there. And see what he can do. Hello. Thank you for coming to Flushing Town Hall. I'm White Snake. I'm going to sing a crazy Chinese opera, so don't get scared. That's only a thing. Okay? And Chinese opera, Chinese hand puppets, and shadow puppets were all developed side by side. And Stephen and Harrison is going to improvise White Snake story. And he want me to get everybody together. Stephen, okay, do you want to hear me to sing Chinese opera? You won't run away once I sing it? Close the door. When I sing Chinese opera at home in Taiwan, every time I start ready to the recording, the old style recording, and get ready to sing, my younger brother will like crying and come here in front of me say, "Sister, please don't sing." That's how horrible it could be. Okay, I'm going to sing. I haven't practiced for a long time. And what I'm going to sing is about you terrible monk. How could you take away my husband from me? Yes, so even though I know I'm not a human being, but I'm still passionate with my husband. So yes, so it is a very strong woman. This white snake is very strong and skillful martial artist. So yes, she has 2 swords with her, and that's her sister, Blue Snake, which is also a snake spirit, and that's her husband, Xu Xian. Yes, very young. Do they all look great?
Yeah.
So February 15th, please tell everybody you're going to see this show upstairs. What the Legend of White Snake, hand puppet style. This is from Taiwan or Fujian province. And we also have a shadow puppet style of White Snake, but still not finished yet. So probably April 11, you can go to see the shadow version at Metropolitan Museum of Art, probably. Pay attention to our website.
When?
April 11，9月。哎呀，应道是佛力无边人，恩逍遥，安也能飞渡。爱崇山，只因那亮光儿，佛力已无穷渺。只看俺切身躯也不怕分毫，因是过持家人，为什么铁心肠，深茶的侧三了，安风又软脚，爱活泼的好男儿又不见老，把那佛道儿来，爱须到俺不受须茶的烦恼。水漫金山 from the temple. Thank you.
My name is Ellen Kodadek, and I'm the Executive and Artistic Director of Flushing Town Hall. And for those of you who may not have been here before, these are our galleries. And we have wonderful changing exhibits all year long, including this very, very special exhibit honoring Pauline Benton, who saved all of these incredible puppets, some of which are 100 years old. So when you walk through the exhibit, please look at the signage, which tells you a little bit more about these incredible puppets, what stories they're telling, how old they are. And of course, we have to give incredible thanks to Kuan Yu and Stephen, who's here somewhere in the room, because Chinese theater works have saved these puppets over many, many years. So these puppets were made, again, in some cases 100 years ago, out of leather and the skin, sometimes of camels or cows. And over the years, they start to stick together. And so it's a very difficult and very long process to take them apart and to save them and to keep them as beautiful as they are and to copy them and to keep telling these incredible stories. Upstairs is our theater. And coming up for the Lunar New Year, we have a number of Chinese programs and also...
Oh, hi, Pauline.
Wow.
Okay, there are these lovely celestial figures up here.
Oh yeah, I see that
There's
right
some
there.
green covering
Wow.
around. And here's Madam Lightning. And it's the thunder god should be somewhere around here. But anyway, we're so glad you are here.
That's
this
right.
wonderful exhibit where you can admire and understand something of what Pauline Benton has been doing. Yes, she was the one who brought us from China to here in New York City.
Oh yeah, that's right. She's on our box.
She's on the box, yes.
She's on the envelope that I sleep in.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
She brought us here to this country in the
Cultural activities happening
Yes.
here all year round.
from all the different ethnic groups around Queens.
Hi there, John. They are beautiful. They are magical. They are mysterious.
We are
Take a look
beautiful.
behind me at this demonstration
We are
of the
beautiful.
ancient art of Chinese puppetry, Chinese shadow puppetry. It's part of a new exhibit called Red Gate, Pauline Benton and the Chinese Shadow Theater in America here at Flushing Town Hall. The demonstration going on right now shows these Chinese shadow puppets which were brought to this country by Pauline Benton back in the 1930s. The stories for these Chinese puppets are very elaborate, like Chinese opera stories. And one of the most important characters is the story of Lady Whitesnake. These puppets are close to 100 years old. And as I say, so magical and beautiful. And this is Lady Whitesnake. She's almost 100 years old. She was created in the 1930s. Look at the elegant, intricate design and I won't even try to make it work as a shadow puppet because it's an art form and I don't know how to do it. Now this exhibit here at the Flushing Town Hall is open 7 days a week from 12 to 5 until February 23rd. And it's free and open to everyone. And we see lots of little children here, and lots of adults, everyone having a really great time. And aren't they just beautiful and magical, John? We are live in Flushing. McGee Hickey, Pix 11 News. Back to you. I love Lady Whitesnake. You know, this is fascinating to me. They are made of donkey skin because donkeys have a really thin skin. Who knows that donkeys were thin skin? But donkeys have this thin skin and then they have this special dye that they use and a lacquer on it, and it's been preserved, as I say, for close to 100 years. Really beautiful. And Lady Whitesnake, if you don't know the story of Lady Whitesnake, that means you're not really Chinese. That's what I was told, right? We are live in Flushing, and I have learned the story of Lady Whitesnake. Back to you, John.
It's famous love story.
True, right? Everybody has to